Ben? All right, we may have lost Ben. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Steve. Ben is muted. Ben.
You have not lost me, Steve. Maybe you have lost yourself. Did you ever wonder when life's greatest journeys begin? That oftentimes is when life's worst journeys end.
They begin about 10 seconds late.
I forgot my mute and camera were off on account of my great desert. Isolation Nation. My people spent 40 years in the desert. Do not complain of 2 months watching Tiger King.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
We had to eat flat bread known as matzo.
Oh, God.
We didn't have time for the bread to rise.
Why?
We had to keep traversing through the jungles, eating nothing but matzo and rubber chicken.
The jungles?
The deserts. Fuck you. Confuse words. Words are confusing when you are so parched from traversing the deserty jungles. And so, we have finally reached Isolation Nation, the promised land that is the social distancing social club. And we have finally found our leader. A man that is so wonderful and so pasty, we call him our own. Please. Welcome, Steve Hofstetter.
A couple things. First of all, my brand of Jewish people never would have survived in the desert.
Wrong point.
Ben, during that monologue, I convened a council of all other Jewish people. We voted you out. Sorry to say. Yeah, this is absolutely insane. That said, welcome to the show, everybody. If you want to Venmo, you can do so top right of the screen. You can also PayPal, laughfromhome.com. And you can Super Chat on YouTube. And with that, I can only imagine what ridiculousness is in store for us. Let me introduce... Why am I the only one in just a regular t-shirt? Let me introduce Chris Bowers, everybody. Chris Bowers.
You know, I did not think there was any chance I wasn't going to be the dumbest person on the show today, but I guess I'm going to get beat somehow. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, it's Ursula! We got Ursula!
Yes!
Shit.
So, what I've realized, Ben, in my life is I do what I call steering into the skid. So the more someone makes fun of me, the more I do exactly what they're making fun of until they stop. So I don't know if it works really, but Ursula it is. Let's do this. I'm already drinking from the open.
Bowers, that's not Dragon Ball Z, that's Dragon Ball Y.
What's funny is, here's what we have now. Chrissy created, if you show me back, Chrissy created a hair template. So basically she puts this on my head to spray my hair spray now. How hilarious is that? She made her own little stencil, her own little hair stencil for me. So I like that a lot.
People typically refer to that as the sanitary toilet seat cover.
Well, we started with that. We just cut it in half. You know, that's how it works.
All right. You know what? I feel drastically underdressed on this show. This is my fault. I've been like, we had a day off, and then we have another day off tomorrow. What's going to be on the day in between? Are people going to be kind of normal? No. Turns out, no.
Well, Rachel's here. I want to say hi to Rachel. Queen Rachel, how are you doing?
Queen Rachel!
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Damn it.
Queen. Spell your name. Queen, why did you put your firstborn in that basket and just set him adrift?
Why did you make this? We did shows during Passover. We had shows.
Fair point. Fair point.
No, I love that Ben looks like Obi-Wan and Queen Rachel looks like a Jawa. I don't think this is Jewish at all. I don't know what's going on.
That's rude.
You look like some sort of international bounty hunter's client. I don't even know what's happening right there.
I love that
Bowers
Rachel
is just
down to say that's rude. And we're right back.
Right?
This is just sitting there drinking at the cantina, watching this all from afar.
Yeah, clearly I'm C3PO maybe. I don't know.
All right. That said, Good to see y'all. We miss you. Is it time to what are we even doing now?
Well, we had an overnight game. Why don't I talk about the overnight game a little bit? We had an overnight game,
the overnight game,
which was Misheard Lyrics. I will say my favorite misheard lyric from my own life was I used to think the Huey Lewis song "The Harder Rock and Roll Is a Beatin" was "The Harder Rock and Roll's in Cleveland." I never quite got that as a child. And then they put the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, which confused me even from I grew up. So that was mine. But we had a couple good ones. Heather Farrell had from the summer '69. It says, "I got my first real sex swing," which I thought was pretty funny.
Nice.
And then, but Ashley Janine's my favorite with the AC/DC song "Dirty Deeds Done with Sheep." Dirty deeds done with sheep. I thought that was a really good one. So those are my two favorite overnight game ones.
That's a misheard lyric?
Yes. It's done dirt cheap, not with
Got
sheep.
it. I apologize.
Now Rachel would be with sheep, probably. I don't know. Maybe the
We are all with sheep as we must shepherd ourselves through this time of darkness.
By the way, whoever keeps deciding that they're the tech today, please stop doing that and let Taylor do his job. Thanks so much.
Agreed. My favorite misheard lyric from my life, or my favorite or most embarrassing, even though I swear to you, play it, he says it this way. In Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror, I could swear to you, he says, "And no mustache could defend any clipper." He says it, dude. He says
I believe you.
Thank you.
I heard once was, "All we are saying is give Jesus pants," and I thought that one was really good.
Which is weird because it's the shirt he's really missing.
Oh yeah.
True.
I thought it was all shirt. I thought he wore a long shirt to his sandals.
There was a.
You're talking about the cross
that's
Jesus.
true.
I'm talking about walking around Jesus, not. And
No. My people know him best on the cross, but the.
Go with your strengths, man. I get that.
Yeah, you know what? Lasting impressions. You know, the last impression stays with you the longest. I used to
the last impression of Christ. I like that.
Yeah, for We Are the World. For We Are the World, the part where it says "you and me." When I was a kid, I thought it said "you and meat," and that would make it a very different song. Vegans didn't like it at all.
Agreed.
Hey, look what I just got! Hot coffee in another one of my mugs.
Is that a second mug, Ben?
I can't confirm or deny, but I'd like to say it's third or fourth.
Yeah, they're all. Yeah, he's like, yeah. Here, I have one glass, and here's a second glass, and here's another third glass, and here's my fourth. Yeah.
And guys, maybe this head covering is a little much. I will take it off to continue the show.
Oh my God.
Is that a tube top? Is that a tube top?
No, this is a Burning Man head. Hi, everyone.
Jaw wasn't the disco.
Social distancing. How you doing?
That is definitely one of Carmel's halter tops for sure. There's no question.
It's the reversible Burning Man hat. You can also go like this. You can go. It's reversible. You can do like one of these.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
I believe you.
You know what? Every time we do one of these episodes, I get more and more happy that I'm quarantined alone.
I'm going to take that as a compliment, Steve.
Yeah, that is how I meant it for sure. Let's what do we got for the game today?
For the game today, we've got this.
But no, that's what we have for the co-host today. What do we have?
I swear to God, I almost did lipstick. And I didn't. I thought that would be over the top.
Please, Howard, quickly just stay there with a huge smile, then wrap your fingers together, kind of like that photo.
I don't know how she was doing it.
Yeah. Oh my God, that is just perfection personified. Holy Lord. I love it. Today's game is, I wish it was something Bowers related, but it is not. Today's game is Egg a Phrase. Am I right about that?
Yeah, you are. That is somewhat me related in a way.
True that.
I was the egg. And of course, yeah, and
I'm the walrus. Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Gesundheit. Now, can you tell people how to play the game?
Absolutely. So what you want to do is egg a phrase. Did I explain it good?
Yes, that's perfectly.
So you want to put anything egg related into a phrase like "my brains sure are scrambled" or a funny example.
I thought that example was excellent, Ben. Don't worry about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's tough because there's also a lot of phrases that already use egg, like a dime a dozen or a piece of cake.
Yeah.
Like those both have egg kind of related.
Jesus Christ.
It's a very roundabout way. That's a long walk to get to that cake. And
Yeah.
I've got egg. You sure have egg on your face from that.
Yes. Yes,
so for
perfect.
a $5
Okay, that
super chat or more, you can be in the contest today in the chat or Venmo, PayPal, laughfromhome.com to get to those stuff. You can super chat in the YouTube. For $5 or more, get you in the contest. We will vote on your favorite egg to phrase at the end of the show. I know you guys will do way better than we do, as always. That's what's great about our audience.
Like-
They're funnier than we are.
here's an example, like beaters around the bush. You know, you could do stuff like that.
Yes,
There
you go.
Okay. I thought that one was better than you
Beaters
did,
around
but
the
you know,
bush.
fair.
Oh, that's a good one. I like beaters around the bush. I get it.
I love that.
I went to masturbation instead of eggs, but same thing. I get it.
No, that's beaters behind the bush. That's very different.
Well,
We
that's a whole
won't-
different. Because behind the bush is what you're sneaking up on. It doesn't matter. Listen,
We
I
won't
think,
shoot until we see the egg whites of their eyes.
There you go.
Solid.
Perfect. That's what we're talking about, Ben.
Took me a
Okay.
minute, but by golly, I got there.
I mean, you can think about this an hour before the show starts. Whatever. when
Sorry, you're breaking
figuring
up.
out your headdresses and stuff. Whatever. Okay, so we're gonna do our comics. We've got two amazing comics. So Mike Paramore is here. Say hello, Mike.
Hello, people. Hello. Did I hit it? Oh, no, I didn't hit it. Oh, I hit it again.
No, you hit it and then you hit it again.
I have a reputation for hitting it a lot, so that's my bad.
Nice.
He literally just hit it and quit it just then. So
We also have Maria Shehata is here. Say hello, Maria. How are you?
Hello. Start my video. What's up, guys? I'm coming
Hello.
to you from lovely London.
Nice.
Beautiful.
It's gorgeous here. I was hoping to do this in front of like Big Ben or something, but you're gonna have to set up for my boyfriend's wall.
Also, I hate to break it to you, but you are doing it in front of Big Ben. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Don't say that ever again.
yeah, that was. You know what?
Sorry
I
for that,
can't
Maria.
hate
That's
that.
a bad
It
first-
was
that's a-
actually
we let it sit for a while too.
no. It was actually pretty. It was. I hated it, but I also liked it. You know, it was like it was
Yeah.
one of those things.
Everybody was undecided about it.
We're like,
I also just wanted to make sure that I went over to my window, just because I'm in London too. So I just wanted to make sure that I have
Nice.
a great view. Yeah.
So
I'm,
I
broadcasting
I went
this
to
from a drone.
I went to go get a prop I may or may not use, and I missed the explanation for why Ben has that around his neck. Why does it look like your head is sticking out of a bedazzled vagina?
Mike, we all missed. Mike,
No, that was a
all
bedazzled
missed that
vagina for
explanation.
sure.
by the way.
Okay, I'm not the only one. Okay.
None of
You're
us
not-
know why this is happening. We just accept that it is. You know, we accept it. We move on.
Okay, look,
gotcha.
I get it. I shouldn't wear whatever this is. I'll take it off. No problem, you guys. Is that better?
Way better.
That's much better.
Now it just looks like a vagina with COVID-19.
My vagina has lost its sense of smell. I'll be honest with you. And its sense of taste. And it's got a severe cough, you guys. I don't know.
Our sense of humor has lost its sense of taste.
Bingo.
Oh,
All
sorry,
right.
my video was off. Let me fix it. I apologize. I don't have any weird fucking things around my. It's a towel. That's the weirdest thing I have. Why do you guys own this shit? Okay, moving on.
That's because, Steve, we've tried things out of the box in our lives, like going to festivals and trying weed.
Yeah, that is a great reason for me not to go to festivals or smoke. By the way, you are better than any anti-drug commercial I have ever seen in my life. Like they can do all they want where they show, oh, this dog's talking to me or whatever. They can just be like, Ben owns this. Be like, all right, I'm not smoking. That's
And I I would consider that hurtful if it weren't fair point.
I feel like Steve. I feel like you're way too pale to have anything on your head at all. It's too many bad memories.
It's first of all, I did remove most of what was on my head. That is true. Yeah, but I need stuff on my head to keep the. I wear hats constantly for that kind of thing.
Well, the towel kind of came to a point though. It's not okay.
No, that's not my. That's not. Look, I'm Jewish. I'm with you. All right, we're not into that. I don't know what Bowers is doing, but he's concentrating super hard, and I'm very curious.
While he's concentrating, do you want to introduce our video front row, our live video audience that makes the SD? But they put the C in SDSC.
I sure do. The C stands for cough. We've got Tony, we've got Jessica, we've got Bailey, we've got Tam, we've got Joe, we've got Frank, we've got Carrie. Welcome to the show, everybody. Woo! We appreciate it. Jessica back with her hot dog egg art, which we appreciate.
Love that.
That looks disgusting.
I think it just looks great, Steve. I just put that in all at once. Rachel, we got any super chats coming in? We got anything coming to start this whole thing?
We do. Yeah, so we've got Z Bunster tipped Mike early $20 and said, tipping early for the bedazzled vagina.
That's actually that's perfect. That's where the tip goes. So
The first time I've used vagina to get money.
Would have been my third. Sorry.
We've got Surfla at €5. Ben, you've been kicked out of Judaism. Here's your foreskin back. You can deep fry it now.
I've been looking for my foreskin everywhere. So glad to have found it. I had to borrow somebody else's for around my neck today.
Yeah.
That is deep fried. That is deep fried.
Yeah.
We've got Dave Adler Venmoed and said, I missed the overnight game. I always thought Venus lyrics by Bananarama was I'm your penis. So as I was a kid,
your desire.
If your penis is on fire, see someone about that.
That's a solid point. That's a solid point. That sounds like it's from experience, but I don't want to get into that whole thing.
No. I also don't want to get into that. So, but Ben is, oh my God, is this a 4th of July celebration now? What's happening?
Oh my God. All right, Rachel, catch us up so we can get to a comic. I can't handle any more of this.
we've got prefix, the suffix was $10 and said, hey, Steve, a friend of mine was watching hockey and got real mad about a female announcer. So I asked him why. He said, what does a woman know about hockey? So I hit him with one of your bits about the helicopter in a tree and it shut him up real quick.
Oh, hell yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. And that relates to the clip I had about Jessica Mendoza announcing baseball. So nicely done. Thank you.
What's the joke about a helicopter in a tree?
So, you want me to do the whole bit right now?
Yeah.
Well, explain the premise, or we can just let it hang and let no one understand it either way.
Can I explain it real quick, Steve? Can I
Go for it.
So
because this is the thing.
is...
Wait, hold on. 100 million people have seen this clip, and Ben hasn't. Ouch.
He doesn't watch the show that he's on, Steve. You think he's going to watch your clips? Jesus Christ.
I just learned right now that you're a comedian, Steve.
Any day now, Ben. Any day. I've been working on it. I'm thinking of doing my first show soon. I figure now is the greatest time to start as a comedian.
The best way to do comedy is on Zoom. I'll introduce you to the guy who started Nowhere Comedy Club.
Okay, excellent.
There you go. The gist of the joke, Ben, is that a parent one time told Steve that you can't talk about parenting if you're not one. And he goes, I've never flown a helicopter, but I see one in a tree. I know dude fucked up. That's the basic joke in a nutshell. Right?
I appreciate you explaining that. And I didn't not explain it because I didn't want to. I didn't explain it because it's been so long since I've done stand-up in front of a crowd. I forgot the joke.
Yes.
I had completely forgot my most famous joke.
You ever start doing an old joke and you just halfway through you're like, oh no.
Yeah, exactly. You're just like, hey, this was funny one time. How did it get there?
I've seen Steve do that on this show. What are you talking about? Has he ever done it? Of course he's twice.
That's kind of understandable because I'm going through that right now. This is going to be my first time telling jokes since this all went down, and like I have staged around me different props for when I don't remember shit.
Nice.
Well, you know what we call that in the business, Mike? A fucking segue. Holy shit, that was great. I think it's time for our first comic. So let's do that right now. Your first comic of the day. He's got a special on Dry Bar. You've heard him on XM Radio. He's a Cleveland native, and a lot of our great comics have been Cleveland people. They're awesome. You're the also Martin Grant winner, Mike Paramore, everybody. Give by Mike Paramore.
Woo! I appreciate it, man. This is amazing. This is kind of cool that y'all do this. People watch this. You make fools of yourself. Ben, I did not realize you were so good at making a fool of yourself. You are especially talented, sir. I love the way Bauer said just sold out for this thing. I know how much you care about your hair, and I don't know where you got that much pussy juice from, but it looks amazing. I'm learning a lot about myself during this quarantine, and I'm not a huge fan, actually. I'm not a huge fan of myself at all. One couple things I did like, I turned from a 3 dry wipe guy to a 2 dry wipe and 1 moist wipe guy. Now I use moist wipes, and I've never felt so confident in my entire life. There is nothing. There's absolutely nothing that gives you the confidence to not shower like knowing your butthole is squeaky clean. Absolutely changed my life. Absolutely changed my life. I was unprepared for the toilet paper thing. I did not know white people would use a lot of toilet paper during this situation. I was unprepared, but I did come up with a warning system. I'm about to bring out the props because my jokes is coming to my head now. I came up with threat level toilet paper. When you get real low, you use the black ones. That lets you know to keep a mind out, keep an eye out, and keep an eye out on the stores. Make a couple phone calls, see who gets stocked, see when delivery trucks is coming. All right. After you run out of the black, that lets you know you move to the red. Get your sure your hot water heater is good. You may have to shower after every shit. Level toilet paper. You are welcome. I want to do props now. This is going very well. I just don't want to carry it all over on the plane. I did find out something else about myself. When the chips are down, I have no problem tripping children at all. Matter of fact, it's funny to me. I like it. It makes me feel better when I'm down because they don't address it at all. They fall, get up, look at you, and run off. They don't they don't ask you why you did it. Can do to stop you from doing it again. They run off. Horrible conflict resolutionists. I was actually in a Target when I first discovered my love for tripping children. I go to Target all the time. I love Target. They have my favorite underwear. I wear the long, stretchy briefs. I like them because they grab you, but they breathable. Long, breathable, stretchy briefs. I'm in the long, stretchy brief aisle. Out of the corner of my ear, I hear a mother and a son arguing. My first thought was, hey, get that out of Target. That's Walmart activity. If You gonna yell at your mom? You do that in Walmart like everybody else. He got real mad at her. He was like, "Oh my God, Mom, what's wrong with you?" Then he ran off. Luckily, he ran toward me. That's when my legs started tingling a little bit. I heard a voice inside say, "It's time." I stuck my leg out. I've been in love ever since. So there are things in this quarantine you can do to pass the time. I have enjoyed being able to go into banks with a mask on. I just yell out, "I need money," and then everybody hit the floor, and I'm like, "Just my money," and then I give them my card. I I have a very strong immune system, so I've been babysitting a lot of kids during this quarantine. Everybody trusts me. Well, the longer your beard, the fewer you get sick. So Ben, you should probably take some immune boosters. I don't like kids. I thought I liked kids. Then I spent time with them, and I disagree with it at all. I disagree with children altogether. Because kids are nasty, and I have carpet. I can't do it. Kids is a hardwood floor situation. I babysit my niece and nephew all the time. That's how I know kids are nasty. My niece is a very pretty little girl, long hair. Everybody's always saying she's gonna be a heartbreaker when she gets older, and dude's gonna be after her, and you're gonna have to watch her. I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. Till they find out how nasty this chick is, because she's disgusting. I was babysitting her one day. She goes to the bathroom. I hear her turn the water on, so I figured she washed her hands. But I felt like in my heart I should do some parenting. Came up with a question to ask her. Figured she knocked it out the park, no problem. She came out the bathroom. I said, "Sierra, did you wipe yourself?" Her reply to me was, "I'll be right back." Nope. Do you not feel that? Like, that's not squishy or nothing. Like, I appreciate the awareness we are on the black toilet paper, but you can wipe yourself. I just feel like not wiping yourself is a grown-up decision, and you should pay bills at that. I don't like it at all. My nephew is a little bit better to handle. He's a boy, but he's just as nasty. But men are stupid from birth, so our nasty is kind of funny. My nephew comes in the house one day, sees me, first thing out his mouth, "Uncle Mike, I farted today in school." That's how he opened up the conversation. That's where he felt our connection was. He said, "I farted today in school, but don't worry, I smelled it all for anybody else could." I don't know how farts work, but I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. If you are going to be that intelligent and that sneaky enough to calculate your farts effectiveness on others, you can pay bills, I feel like. I think that was that my 5 minutes? I think that was it. I have other props.
Oh yeah,
Mike Paramore, ladies and gentlemen. Great job, Mike Paramore. Woo!
Always tip jar is open. You could tip at the right side of the screen, right top of the screen is Venmo. You could Venmo, you could PayPal, laughfromhome.com. You could Super Chat on YouTube. I also want to point out that Mike both said that kids are a hardwood floor thing, and he likes tripping kids. Holy shit. Combine those two things, and you've got a lawsuit on your hands. That
Mike,
said,
I'm so glad you got the Martin grant, because if we look behind you, if you can spotlight Mike real quick, he obviously had to sell his samurai sword collection. Well, that's very sad that you had to sell those swords, and you just have the sheaths left. That's fucking terrible. I'm glad we can help you out.
So this is real life. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but this is real life. So somebody, like, I've never done this Zoom comedy stuff at the house. So somebody told me that there are people that are smart enough to get your address from shit around your house. So I was like, I probably should show my weapons in the scene then.
the idea that, like, someone could be smart enough to get your address from, like, what shit you have behind you. Minute, he lives in Cleveland. He's got samurai swords. That's Park Street for sure. Park Street is a samurai sword district. Roll, boys.
I watched too many crime dramas. I think
Who has a map of the inside of everybody's? I'm in London. People can't even find me. They can geo-target based on this view.
my favorite fictional character is Sherlock Holmes, and that makes me think everybody's a fucking.
Yeah.
So basically, you're saying that you put your swords or lack of swords behind you, so they'd think, we better outrob this dude. He has swords. That was really what you thought you were doing?
I think
it is my robbery deterrent.
I think he put the lack of swords there for people going, we better not rob him. He's already been robbed.
That motherfucker can't afford swords. He just has sheaths. I don't want to rob a guy who can only afford sheaths.
Mike is worried he's going to be robbed by Sherlock Apartment Homes.
Somebody smart enough to figure out my address but doesn't have the work ethic to actually make money.
If they're smart enough to figure out your address, they're not going to be deterred by empty samurai swords or in full samurai swords.
No, they're sitting by the door.
If you can figure out someone's address by their weapons, let the world just know that I've got a cap gun, a rubber band gun, I've got a smaller cap gun, and I've got a very miniature rifle.
Why is all that on hand? I don't understand.
You have no fucking idea, Mike. You have no idea.
Like, what I realized is Ben's favorite thing in school was show and tell. He was so fucking good at it. He's been so mad they stopped it.
I love show and tell.
I've ordered a couple of little gag things for this show here and there, and, like, I don't even have them anymore. Like, I don't.
It's just alarming that that's readily available like that.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's alarming that it's readily available. How about this?
Oh, God.
Holy fuck.
Where the fuck did you get that?
Wow.
Well, we've been demonetized on Facebook, guys.
Opposition research, right?
That's okay. A lot of my businesses get demonetized, okay?
Speaking of random shit, Rachel sent us some packages. Should we open them up?
Oh, yeah. Let's look at our packages, and then we'll get to Rachel.
Ben open his first.
Okay, Ben, you open yours first.
Sure. Mine comes with a sticker on it that says, "We all agree, wash your hands, stay home, and Carol killed her husband."
Mine has no stickers.
That's because you don't watch Tiger King.
Yeah, you haven't seen Tiger King. You don't even know who bitch Carol Baskins is.
I know exactly who Carol Baskin is. She's the heir to the Baskin-Robbins fortune.
Yes.
I'm confused how this is in a cream of the crop box because you don't have cream of the crop stuff, so this is already very scary and confusing.
It's the box you sent me.
Oh shit! Right. Strong point.
Reuse the box that you sent her with the pot, and that's why you didn't remember what box it was.
Oh my god! What is this? For Ben
What's
and
in the
Carmel,
box?
and it says, "Here's something for Henry Horse. More shit for Ben's office. Orange Monster stress relief. A candle I homemade to help with the cheesy smells. Love you both, Queen R." Holy shit! This is like the greatest day of my life. Look at this. Oh my god!
So much.
Oh shit!
Oh my god! This is gonna be on every episode. Look at this puppy. I'm gonna
What is
frame
that?
it, get that in there. Boom.
What is it?
One of these cool like mini lava
Bunch
lamps.
of shit.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But there's more. There's so much more. I don't know what the
Rachel.
fuck this is, but I love it.
Rachel,
I
this is
know.
brilliant. This is brilliant. Rachel or her roommate had a bunch of random shit, and they were like, well, we can't have a garage sale. No one's going to come because of COVID. What do we do? I know. We'll gift it to Ben on the show. And he's like, oh, thank you so much for all of this
Look at
wonders.
this. This is awesome. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to definitely find that. You make different shapes. Look right after that. Glasses.
I think the dollar
Those are
store
not-
next to Rachel's house must have been went out of business. They just threw all the shit away. I can imagine.
I feel like that's a bunch of stuff you have when you were thinking about kidnapping children and changed your mind.
This is an awesome gift for Henry Horse. I'm now realizing these are all on my face, and I'm hoping you individually, spray these down.
I did.
Too late.
Oh, a little pea in the pod keychain. That's incredible. Little miniature balls. This is a fucking dream.
You got to be careful, Ben. If you show all that stuff, they'll figure out where Rachel lives.
Finally, same Jewish wrapping paper. Holy moly! I think I know what this is. Oh, I thought it was a mug. A candle, everybody.
Yeah.
Yes. It
That
says
bitch-
bitch Carol Baskin on it. Rachel, thank you so much. That's
You're
amazing.
welcome.
All right.
Cool.
All
Now,
right.
what's Steve's? What's Steve's
Here we
box?
go. All right. So the letter says, I felt your office could be more like Ben's. Oh, no. Here's some random shit. Also, there's a little cow for your little cow, and I've learned how to make candles during this quarantine, so enjoy. It says, love Queen Rachel, and then P.S. that bitch Carol Baskin killed her husband. Here we go. Okay, so here is the cow for Milton. That's adorable. That's awesome. Another. Oh, it's Trump, but in Steve color. This is sunburnt Trump. What are these lines? Oh, that's his boobs.
Oh, God.
All right,
to
we
scale.
have
That's
a
nice.
Rubik's Cube. Check it out.
America great again.
Yeah. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just finishing that Rubik's Cube that you sent.
Oh, nice work. Yeah, you're good at that. That was genius.
There's one of these. I've always wanted one of. There's.
It's green. Look.
It's a green screen marble.
Oh, it's green. It's green.
That's
Ah!
hilarious.
That is freaky, dude. That is creepy.
Eyeball.
It's a green koosh ball thing, but this I'm definitely keeping here because this is my magic see-through orb.
Oh, God, that's weird.
Saying, wait, what's gonna happen? Ah, Rubik's Cube. All right.
There's only some of your stuff in London.
There is, there's more. Oh, are these gummy worms?
I wouldn't eat them.
Well, I'm gonna try. No, all right, here. This is. What are these things? You're supposed to like hit
Just
some.
shit.
What do you? All right. I wish I had someone to quarantine with to hit with these. And
This is the
then
first
I
time
have.
Steve's wanted to quarantine with somebody so he can slap them with stuff.
Yeah, more green stuff. Ooh, what could this be? You don't even know. It looks like a bow tie. No, it's one of these, but green. What is this,
What is
Rachel?
that thing? I got one
I
too.
don't know. It's just a bunch of random shit.
This is what happens when Pier 1 goes out of business, everybody. This is what happens.
They revealed to
Candle.
us what's in the box, didn't she, you guys?
It's by the way, this is a candle, and it says on the thing, "Never forget COVID-19."
It's a toilet paper ribbon. That is genius. Did you make that, Rach? That looks handmade.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
That
That's very
is
funny. That's great.
phenomenal.
Very cool.
It smells like a bowling alley in Georgia.
So COVID-19. It smells like COVID-19. Nice.
That was that was. Thanks for explaining the bit.
Steve and Bowers work together so well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Do the joke, and then Bowers explains why it's funny.
I'm the non-straight man.
There's a word for that. Sorry.
Yeah, I know.
This candle smells like a candle store.
Yeah.
Pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin
Does it smell like?
spice.
That one was pumpkin spice.
What is this one?
I
It smells
think-
good.
No, it's not.
No?
This is Rachel's first batch because that is not pumpkin spice.
Okay, then I made 2 that were white. So that's it might have been lush linen or something, and Steve,
That's
yours is
what
some
it
sort
is,
of
lush
sea
linen.
breeze.
And mine definitely smells like sea breeze.
Yeah.
Exactly
Well,
what sea breezes smell like. I don't know. I just enjoy this.
Tips, Rachel. What do we got for tips?
Check out.
All right,
real
we've
quick,
got a
Rachel.
lot.
This pea in the pod Rachel gave me. It's not just a snow pea, but look, one of the peas has a face.
Oh, now that's adorable.
That's
That's
gross.
something I put in my
Funny.
keychain collection.
That's gross.
It's awesome.
These things
All
are
right.
super creepy. How well do y'all know Rachel?
At this point, pretty well. She had a beard last episode. They can just sense who we are. So,
Good. Good. All right, so Mike.
I'm just trying to
We've
have
got-
something smart on Trent's head. Sorry, go ahead.
Somebody's slurping. Okay, we've got Tealy White, $2. So I guess when we announced that Mike won, was part of the Martin Grant winner, he asked Z Bunster if she was ticklish on the video. I don't know if you guys remember that. So
I
Yes.
do.
come in and said, "Mike, are you ticklish?"
I am extremely ticklish. It just depends on where you tickle me.
Ah.
Every guy
That's why he
says that.
That's why he has the swords.
Every guy.
Every guy.
Says that.
I mean,
Away. Growing. All right, sorry.
How
go
much you smash
You
and he
didn't
keeps
show
coming
the
back.
exciting part, Steve. I would prefer watching it like this.
Mash it.
ahead. Yeah. This is. Oh, look, Rachel got us effigies. Sorry. Go ahead.
we've got like 12 more to go through. So Rachel Holst tipped Mike $10. Mike, you're hilarious. Keep it up. Tyler, $2 for Mike. Dana tipped again. So she was the one that tipped early for the bedazzled vagina. This time she tipped $75 and said,
Wow.
for Mike, I laughed so hard. Please, please, please let mysterious children falling disease throw everything else off the news.
I am
We've got-
both scared and turned on right now.
The only way Mike ever gets turned on, oddly enough.
Mike, this is the woman that you asked if she was ticklish. So that's who said that. We've got Dave Adler, $5 for Mike's next trip to Tarjay. Great set.
Nice.
Joe Payne and I think our live audience, $20. Mike, kids are awful. Here's a couple Uber rides to Target to trip some more. We have Tam Brown, who I think is in our audience, $5. Mike, careful with the props. You'll end up wearing a bedazzled vagina.
It's a slippery slope, Mike. It's a slippery slope. You start with colored toilet paper. Next thing you got fucking silver hair. It doesn't take too long.
It's a gateway drug.
I'm still trying to live down this risk. I
Yeah,
don't
Mike,
know.
I don't mean to turn Mike on here, but here you go. Very hard to get out of the way of this picture. Just a heads up. Right in the middle. I'm stuck.
Where are you people getting this stuff from?
It's all pre-planned, dude. We knew what you were going to say. This is all a script. It's all a script. Don't act like we didn't send you the script 2 weeks ago that you've been practicing. Come on.
Wow.
You think if you Google children tripping, there aren't 1,000 pictures to choose from?
I hope not.
There are.
Turns out there are.
So. Well, I'm glad we found something we can all bond over.
If you Google Mike Paramore trips children, you only get 4 results. But just generic tripping children, there's thousands.
That's only because he's only been caught on camera 4 times.
Oh yeah, I'm a ninja at this point. I gets it in.
Yeah, just a heads up. This is a particularly good one because watch here. It's all the stages of it. Here, I'm trying to.
I love it.
Look, I just want to explain to Mike. Yes, we have silly moments, but we're serious people. And take face value.
Careful with those props.
What is that room like? What's in that room?
It's not great.
In the box.
I'm going to write down here with my banana pen, clean room. Clean.
Oh my god.
All right. We have Ellen Shaw, $5 for Mike. I gotta love the kids and their take on farts. When my niece was 3, she giggled and announced at the dinner table, "I burped in my panties." We've got Jessica in our live audience, $15. Mike, I can't wait to see you again.
Awesome.
Nice.
Aw.
By the way, Ben, have you seen Harry Potter?
No.
I know Rachel hasn't, but
I haven't seen it, but I did know her name's not Hermione.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Well, you won't understand this as much as everybody else then, but your room, that is the room of discouragement. That's what that is.
Take that as a compliment. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm sure he has a talking painting in there somewhere, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a talking painting, but I do know we've just been joined in our video audience by Beyonce.
It's just weird because there are educational things on the wall, but a banana pen.
And
Why do you
if
have a Beyonce
Jay-Z, hold on,
ping
if
pong paddle?
Jay-Z is on the other side of that ping pong paddle, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
She's not, bro, but she is.
Her paddles. Sorry, go ahead. He's very
Last
upset at that.
Is a general, and I love that our audience is now calling them generals. So Shannon Kerr, on behalf of Kenneth Blankenship, General, why is Gleib wearing Bauer's underwear on his head?
That's a good question. Did you break into my house, Ben? Because
it's a Tuesday.
Sequins are chafier than you think. Just a little tip out there. They chafe more than you expect. Or as much as you would expect. Oh god, he's gonna he's putting on underwear. That's what's happening.
Should we have our next comic?
Well, I want to see what Ben's about to do first, and then we'll do our next
good.
comic.
Okay, here I'll consult my crystal ball.
When he leaves, it's
Hold
always
on.
scary yet beautiful. Yeah, so weird. So Mike, while Ben's doing this, Mike, how'd you like the first online set? Is this your new jam? What'd you think?
It was much better than I thought it was. I just pictured, homeless loneliness talking into a camera, but you can hear people laughing, you can, a little bit of interaction, and it's kind of cool.
Very cool. And I will say that the wet wipes toilet paper has changed my life too. I mean, I never used them before. Now I'm like, what have I been doing my whole life? Jesus, these are amazing.
Yes. Realizing that you've just recently been cleaned for the first time is amazing.
Yeah, it's a nice feeling. I'm not gonna lie. Ben, you just came back normal? Okay. Did you just quit?
No, I just wanted to. I was looking for something. I'm sure Rachel knew this in her heart because she gave me this, which is perfect because literally for the last week I've been very upset that I had nothing to throw into this. So hours of fun she just added to my life.
You're really really good at that, you know.
Thank you, buddy.
When Ben was 12, he hit 18 3-pointers in one game. They lost by 70 points, but it was still a pretty good showing.
And
by
my family
Ben.
was murdered. Same game.
All right, Rachel, are we caught up?
Last one, Razor just tipped, and then he's telling me how to pronounce this word. So let's see if I get it right. Sorry to all the non-80s Yo MTV rap children, but Mike, dig the Kwame beard.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I know that reference. I get that reference.
Okay.
Very cool.
Now we're good.
All right, let's bring up our next comic. I'm very excited for our second comic. You've seen her on Showtime, Comedy Central. She also hosts a podcast called Two Non-Doctors with Liz Mealy, I think. The very funny Maria Shehata, everybody. Maria! Woo!
Hey! Yay! This is exciting. I don't have any props. This sucks. I have books, but nobody wants to read any books right now. We'll try it. No, I'm in London, guys. I moved here from LA because I met a guy here. We fell in love, and then we fell out of love immediately after I moved because it turns out what was working about our relationship was the distance between LA and the UK. A mile buffer that was perfect for us. We should have kept that going, but it just happens, right? Like you just you know somebody over FaceTime for a long time, then you move, and then we were engaged. I gave back the ring. I did not want to give back the ring. It held a lot of monetary value for me, and it's really hard. You know, but like I was so used to having it on my finger that like once I gave it back, I freak out every once in a while because I was so used to having it there, and when it's not there, I'm the type of person when I go out, I lose shit. I'll go out and I'll lose hats or keys or umbrellas or friends or whatever. So every once in a while, I'll look down at my hand. I'll be like, oh, fuck the ring. Oh, wait, my relationship's over. Oh, my God, thank God. I thought I lost it. That is such a relief. No. And, but I stayed in London because I liked it here. I like being in Europe because like everything is right there. You know, I went to Paris because it's a 2-hour journey, and Paris is really cool. Last time I went, this guy came up to me right when I got off the train in Paris. This guy comes up to me and he was like, "You have fire." This is why I love the French. What a thing to say to a stranger. You have fire. It's like, yeah, you're goddamn right. I have fire. I'm a strong, independent woman. I'm a comedian. He didn't know any of this, but he must have just seen something in me and he had to come up and tell me, you have fire. Turns out he was just looking for a lighter. I had it. I wish he told me before I fucked him, you know, but you know. So my parents are disappointed I never got married because I'm Egyptian. I'm in my 30s, so I was supposed to be married 20 years ago, and like they just don't understand dating, like because they never dated. They were in arranged marriage. They met on The Bachelor season 3, and like they just they don't get it. And I was out there. I was dating for a while. I was on Bumble, and that's the site the girl has to write to the guy first. You have 24 hours to do it once you match, or they disappear forever. You know, like just this fun little game with your life. And like, and I'm flipping through Bumble, and I finally matched with this guy I liked. I was like, I'm gonna say something really clever. So I put my phone away to think about it, and I just forgot he was there. So I got back on Bumble, and he was gone forever. And I was like, oh god damn it! Why didn't I just write to that guy? You guys, it could have been my soulmate. Why didn't I just write? My whole life could have changed. And then Bumble's like, for £8 a month, we can bring him back. And I was like, there's so many guys out there, Bumble. Fuck off. £8 a month. Are you kidding me? 2 glasses of wine a month. I'll be all right. You know. And I ended up meeting a guy. He was great. He had a job, which, I love that. But like, I wanted to keep him. You know, he wanted, he asked me how many kids I wanted, and I was like, I don't want kids, you know, because I'll hold my friends' babies. My friends are all having kids right now, and I'll hold their babies, and I feel nothing, you know what I mean? Like, I just hold them, and I'm just like, it's a bit heavy, you know, like, I just don't feel anything. And there should be something. If you want kids and you're holding a baby, there should be some tug at your heart. And I just had enough. And, I asked him how many he wanted, and he said 8. Fuck off, 8 kids. Are you kidding me? That's such a guy thing to say, too, because there's no regard for where they're coming from, which is me. Kids. I'm not a fucking vending machine. Like, that's insane. I'm not like just gonna pop them all out, just like be one of those cats with 8 nipples and like all these kids hanging off me, like my eyes. I guess this is my life now because you wanted babies. Like I just can't do it. I'm just like so now, like at that point, we're not even in a loving relationship anymore. Now we're in this producer-director dynamic, and he's this crazy producer just dreaming up whatever, like, oh yeah, we're gonna have 8 kids, 2 sets of twins, the rest of them will be a year apart. And I'm the producer. He's the director doing that. I'm the producer going, we don't have the time or the budget for that. I'm really sorry. Like, there's no way. No names attached. Like there's. I might be able to produce something in Asia and bring it here, but otherwise, I don't see how we can have 8 kids.
That's a great thing.
Oh my God.
I don't know when I started this. I'll just say one more thing. I left my therapist back in LA. I miss her, but she was Ukrainian, like from the Ukraine, so she didn't give a fuck about my problems at all. And it was so funny because she like I would just babble because her face hated me, so I just tell her whatever. I'd be like, oh, the hot water's out in my apartment. I haven't been able to shower. And she's like, it's amazing to me what you Americans complain about. And I was like, okay. I was like, sometimes I feel like I have trouble setting boundaries. And she was like, so does Russia. I was like, oh, right. Okay. That's it for me. Thank you for having me. That was fun.
Maria Shehata, everybody.
Maria Shehata, everybody. Maria Shehata, as always. You could tip. You could Venmo at the top right of the screen. You could PayPal at laughfromhome.com. Or you could super chat on YouTube, of course. A reminder that this show is brought to you by Jamie Kennedy's Wet Wipes. When you need to wipe your ass, Jamie Kennedy's Wet Wipes. And Ben is.
That was such a funny set. I really, writing was amazing.
Thank you. Feels really like nice as you eat a banana. That's. It feels like you're making fun of me. There's a lot of phallic shit happening with you right now.
I mean, not only is he eating a banana, not only is he eating a banana, but there's a picture of his dick behind him.
Oh my God.
I think
only good
Ben,
with mustard.
Does that make it better?
Oh God, stop it!
Oh my God.
Oh.
I think Ben wants 8 kids, and this is a subtle way of saying it.
I know.
What's going on?
Rachel, what kind of tips we got coming in? I know we have some.
Yes, I'm just catching up. So we have Tyler Stevens had Venmoed $2 from Maria. We have I don't know how to pronounce his name. 10 euros. Maria, such great timing. I love it. Here's for your next fiery trip to Paris.
Wait, try to pronounce his name though. He sent $10.
It's SRP Serpilha? SRPILA. No.
Serpila.
Serpila.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a common European name, Serpila.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You don't know Kevin Serpila? He books the Ice House.
Yeah, Kevin Serpila. No, I thought Serpila was that guy that infiltrated the mob in that '80s movie. Wasn't that Serpila?
Yeah.
We also have.
All right, we'll
Dave
shut up,
Adler.
Rachel. Go ahead.
Appreciate that. Dave Adler, $5. A little bit for Maria to get that Bumble back.
Thank you.
$3 short.
Pounds, by the way.
Yeah, that's true. $4 short.
There's Jessica in our live audience, $15. Maria, there are no words. Thank you for making me laugh so hard.
Thank you.
Tam Brown in our live audience, $5. Maria, you have fire.
Yes.
Nice.
He just said that so you'll fuck him.
Well.
That's...
I mean, I'm not opposed.
Oh, damn.
You ever come to Texas?
Seriously though, that was just such a great set. I just want to make it
yeah.
very clear. It was so good.
Oh God.
It was fire.
Great joke explanation. Once again, love that one.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do. See, that's why the people like me, because I explain all the jokes. That's what it's about. They don't get them, and then I explain it to them, and that's why the show's funny.
Hey,
Like
Ben,
never
hold
left
on.
that
Did
way.
you get the mini basketball? Oh, you put it in a big basketball hoop.
What's that?
Sorry, I'm just
See,
I'm
see,
getting
Steve,
the.
you can't. No,
What-
you're not good
what-
at it. You're not good at it. Steve, stay in your lane. You can't explain jokes for shit, bro.
First, you have to explain.
This is my goddamn jam. Fucking let me explain the jokes, dude.
You have to explain Steve's explanation.
Bowers, are you joke explaining again?
Yes, I am. I am a.
All right, what
All
else we
right.
got, Rachel? I love that
We
Rachel just
have-
patiently waits for our tomfoolery to end, and then she's like, "All right, back to the chats. Let's go."
Business.
Rachel's gonna
All
be
right.
a great mom because she will literally have the best experience possible, having babysat us for the entire run. Like, are you done? Are you done? Because Mama's got some generals that are coming in.
Great story, dickhead. Clean your room.
All right. We've got Dana. So tipped Maria $50 and said,
Nice.
Maria, for making it all funny. Start your own ring fund.
There you
Thank you,
go.
Dana.
We've got Joe Payne in our live audience, $10. Maria, I'm still laughing. I've got no words.
Yay.
Based on how quickly Joe looked up, like from that, like I'm wondering if he's in a legal state or not.
Not to drive, no matter what state he's in. That's for fun.
State is Joe in confusion.
I get a little, as much as I love having Joe in our video audience, I get a little sad too because he always would post these great photos of him watching the show on his iPad on his porch. And now, what do we got? Him in a car? It's creepy.
Hold outside.
I think it's fun that we've gone mobile, man. If we're gonna compete with drive time radio, this is the way to do it.
If you make Joe big one more time, I probably can see where he lives.
Are those my samurai swords, motherfucker? Get those back in my house.
Can you pretend like you're driving right now, about to get into an accident, like a real...
Really leaned into it. That was great.
Sucking somebody's dick real quick. I
I was just about to.
Well, if that doesn't happen by accident, that means it was on purpose.
That's the best kind of car accident I ever seen. Oh no! Oh! Oh! If only all car accidents were like
Like he spontaneously saw a beautiful dick.
He's like, "There's an accident up ahead on the road. What about Roadhead?" And then
having a normal day, and then saw some dick walking by, and he was like,
Jesus Christ, Ben!
I feel like if anybody within power saw this, they would open up the country immediately just to get him out of that room.
I take so much offense to that, I'm going to shoot you with 2 more mini guns I just found.
I just want to know what Ben was doing before we started doing this show. Did that room have any relevance whatsoever? You were hosting a show on GSN and Netflix. Was there like in between takes, or were you just like, guys, we appreciate that we've been nominated for an Emmy, but have you seen these toy guns? Like, what the fuck were you doing?
Are you talking about Idiot Test?
Yes, I was talking about idiot test.
Look, Steve, who I feel good for in this whole thing is Carmel, because we've saved her the hour and 15 minutes she used to sit in his office and have to watch him do this shit every day before this started happening. This has actually saved their relationship. That's why they're 2 years in. Because he just like, oh, now check this out. She's like, I've seen the fucking guns, Ben. Would you just fucking throw them away? He's like, no, it's gonna be great. That was me doing Ben doing me. I don't know if you got that.
That was a great Ben Bowers impression. Bowers.
Solid.
It's
Carmel,
gonna be great.
you know Carmel's in this relationship for the props because it's not for the money. I haven't done idiot test episodes, new ones in about 3 years. They used to pay me like this, but they would pay me in bags of money, and I would just.
Oh my God!
Christ.
God.
What is it?
Ooh, Nintendo cards.
I think once a year, like like when everybody has spring cleaning, I think that's where the stuff goes.
All those boxes that say recycling just go to Ben's house. I didn't know that's where everyone had their recycling go.
And that is a perfect explanation of my joke. Sorry, what?
Is it a bad idea to use a bomb bag indoors?
What is that?
Is that for weed?
It and you throw it and it explodes.
Oh my God. This
Obviously.
is so weird because Ohio started to open up stuff today, and this is like humbling because you get to know other people are still suffering.
Yeah.
That's okay. You can make fun of me all you want. I still have music in my heart. Oh no.
Tony in our live chat just said it's not a room, it's a clown car.
Don't know what you mean, Tony.
All right, Rachel, can you catch us up so we can get to the game before Ben makes Mike Paramore's head explode?
We've got Matthew Plummer tipped Maria $5. Maria, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We have Ellen Shaw, $9.80 for Maria. Google says that this is the current equivalent of a month of Bumble. We've got Street Smarts and live audience Frank Notaro, $5. Maria, I loved producer bit and entire set was excellent.
Thank you.
Frank, what's that behind you? What is it? What does it say behind you?
Oh, it's not invisible. It's for people with brain injuries.
That's awesome.
An advocate. I'm also a brain injury survivor. So.
Well, that's awesome, man. That's what I wanted to put attention to.
Cut to Ben
Very
with his
cool.
hat and nose on. There it is.
I just want people to know that even if you suffer from a brain injury, you can still go on, you can recover, and you can end up hosting television Street Smarts, which is an
Yes.
incredible thing. So we love that.
Oh my God. Great face,
Rachel is becoming like the Jim faces on The Office. It's part of Rachel's job on this now. Wait, Ben, did you change your name to that, or did someone else?
I did not do that.
Someone changed you to Rodeo Clown.
That's beautiful.
Holy shit.
I might be a rodeo clown, but I've still got the whole world in my hands.
Yeah, you got the whole world in your fucking house.
Yeah,
And the
we've got
world
a comment.
opens up and there's a flamingo inside. Do you understand what I'm saying here?
Well, yeah, it's the world.
We have a comment from Carmel.
Oh God.
You ready? She said, I love you, Ben, but you're a hoarder. Now everyone else can bear witness to the infinite junk that you have in that room. Pray for me and seek help, please. Carmel.
Took 49 episodes, but we finally reveal it. Ben, this is an intervention. friends and some people pretending to be, and we this is an intervention, everybody.
Intervention. See what Steve did is he put Ben's name in the word intervention, which made it funny. That was really good.
I probably do need intervention because I have a drinking problem.
No.
By the way, Mike, we've never seen any of this shit before. We've seen about this much shit every episode, but it's always different shit. It's amazing. It's amazing how much shit this man has in his house.
And nobody's helped him? This is clearly a cry for help. This is clearly a cry for help.
When he sent me a wig like for the show, and I was just happy that he had one less thing in his office. Like, I didn't even care that he sent me the wig. I was just like, this is one step closer.
Look, y'all can judge all you want. You can think I'm one of these, but actually, shit.
Has anybody checked to see if his girl is actually under all that stuff? Is she sending messages from under all that stuff?
Ben's like, speaking of Carmel, I haven't seen her in 2 weeks. I don't know what's going on.
Let me just say, if I had become president, just imagine how fun the stimulus package you get at your door would be.
I was like, well, we still can't pay rent, but we have all these glow-in-the-dark marbles.
Damn straight, Gleib 2020.
You should know where some of that stuff would be. Like, are you like amazing at Dave and Buster's or something? Like, where do you even get that shit from?
You saw how good he is at mini basketball, Mike. You saw that earlier.
I'm not trying to brag, Mike, but
my favorite part is that we fucking heard the sound too. That was perfect. All right, let's catch up and play the game.
Let's play the game. So we've got Tam Brown had sent in $2 and said, "My niece once announced I farted and I liked it."
Nice.
And now I'm ready to play the game.
All right,
let's play the game.
Okay, so the game was egg of phrase, right?
egg?
So,
Why did you say that really weird? Like there's a Y in it.
Yeah.
egg,
Egg of phrase?
egg.
Egg?
Why is everybody giggling? Egg.
Ben is criticizing you while wearing bunny ears, and you're asking why we're fucking giggling.
Would you prefer something a little more general-like? No problem. It's pronounced egg, not egg.
God,
Egg.
All right. This is
there anybody
Taylor was
in
so
our
annoyed
live
he went
audience?
on Mike.
Yeah.
So let's see. Does anybody want to do one on camera? Carrie, Bailey, Joe, Tony.
Jessica's got one.
Jessica's got one.
Or she's just randomly waving her hand. That happens sometimes.
Yeah.
I do have one. So it's one less for you to have to read. I only wrote one poem in college at a party in someone's book. And it went like this: my eggs, above my legs. That's all I got.
It's half a haiku. I like that.
And you stopped at one. Also, Bowers, not how haikus work, but cool.
Ain't of a haiku. It's 3, 3, 2, 1, right? I have no idea how poems work. I'm just making that up. I was hoping if I was fucking
5,
confident
7,
enough,
5.
he would back off. But I. Sometimes I'm just confident people believe me.
That reminds me of the first poem I ever wrote. It was printed in the 3rd grade newsletter that went out to parents, and it went a little something like this. It was kind of more of a limerick. I once knew a boy named Steve. He thought he was Christopher Reeve. He said he could fly, but I know it's a lie because he died on New Year's Eve.
Jeez.
That's a real thing you wrote too. You didn't just make that up right now. That was really from third grade, wasn't
That's
it?
correct. That was third grade.
Yeah.
They got printed, and I was very proud. And my parents were very proud. I'm still very proud about it. Still very, very proud about it.
All right.
Still has the
Tam, did
trophy.
you want to give any?
For me?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you waved at me earlier.
Oh, sorry.
That's a no.
I actually don't have anything. I think
Okay.
you're just laughing.
That is A-okay.
Thank
All
you,
right,
though.
so here are the ones that are not paid entries. So we'll vote on the other ones here in a minute. So the unpaid entries are from Organics. Shouldn't the egg game be saved for Fry Day?
I like that one. That's
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Daniel Bloomberg on Facebook said Batman and Robin's egg.
Nice.
Amin Salah, and this is the last unpaid. Those jokes are why you'll never get laid.
Nice.
Wow.
I can't even. All right. So these are the paid entries. So these are the ones that are going to. What is that noise?
That's Bauer's laughing, I think.
That was a laugh.
Sorry, that's my lawnmower laugh when I've had enough. I'm still laughing, but I can't believe I'm still laughing. That's what that laugh is. I'm like, God damn it.
All right, so these are the ones that we're going to vote on. So the comics and everybody will vote on the best one. There's
Guys, please
a
take this
handful
seriously.
here.
Okay?
Yeah.
Please.
So Sir Phil said, not exactly the game, but I'm glad for our hosts, Ben Gleib, Steve Hofstetter, and Chris Boilders.
All right. All kinds of eggs. All right.
Egg
I'll
a
go.
host. I like it.
Jessica, she said that one.
Good.
Shannon, 2 grills, 1 egg cup.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Love that. Love that.
We have Hidden Virus. Take these broken spatulas and learn to fry.
Nice.
We have another one from Hidden Virus, the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
I like it.
We have Shannon, the obvious one, excellent. Cue Mr. Burns.
Nice.
Excellent.
We have, who is this? Benny O. YOLO Ovo Solo. We have Teely Wait. I'm having an existential crisis.
Nice.
I think we all are, Teely.
I'm good. I feel great. I don't know what anybody thought.
You know what, Ben? I would like to formally apologize. It's my fault you're not president.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We've got Ming Mercy. No use crying over scrambled eggs.
Nice.
Shannon Kerr. The first thing about Egg Club is that you don't talk about Egg Club. Aubrey Tibbs. Over easy like Sunday morning.
Ooh, I like that one.
Ooh.
Shannon Kerr. Better to have loved and lost than never to have used a vaginal egg at all. Vaginal egg at all. She split it up to the YouTube. That fucked with me.
You ruined her timing.
A vaginal
I do
egg.
that. Shannon Kerr on behalf of Razvan. Adventures Assemble.
Nice.
Avengers, yes.
And the last one that I have is Allison. Useless as the L in yoke.
All right. that it? Is that the list?
Mhm.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right, it's time to vote. Maria, what was your favorite one from the paid list, did you
I
think?
think it's take these spatulas and learn to fry.
Perfect.
Solid.
That was good.
I'm gonna go with the Fight Club one. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, cool.
All right, Egg Club with a vote.
Yep. Rachel.
I like over easy, like Sunday morning.
Okay.
All right, anybody's ball game right now.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Mike and say the first thing about Egg Club is you don't talk about Egg Club. I like that one.
All right.
I would like to also go with Maria and say I take this spatula and learn to fry. I think that was very great play on words.
All right.
Loved it.
2-2.
Well, damn.
Up to
Don't
Steve.
call it a comeback because that's my vote as well. Take these broken spatulas and learn to fry.
Yeah.
Nice.
There we go. Comes back there at the end. If you are the winner of that, make sure to email us. Go to laughfromhome.com and write in at the website. Ben, do you have any for the contest?
Look, I know I normally have a bunch, but today I don't know. I just feel all scrambled. Maybe I'm cracked up or something. You know what I mean? And then Bauer's gonna probably explain it. It feels like he's poaching my jokes. You know, so I don't know. Take it over easy. I'd like to take it over easy, but I can't. You understand what I'm saying? Ben, you're being a real dick right now. But you know, I just don't have anything.
Oh man, Ben, that was
Well,
great
I
how
have
you put
three
all
I
those
shouldn't
egg puns
do
into
now.
that sentence. That was cool.
Yeah. Oh,
Thank you,
God. I have three I was going to do, but instead I'm just going to read a haiku. This is a haiku that I too wrote when I was very young. It's a poem about eggs shared by Jessica for us. Ben, we have sent help.
Maria or Mike? Maria, did you have one? Did you happen to have an egg thing there?
It was
Sentence you
the
wanted to-
scrambled one. I had the same scrambled joke. I guess I'm out of yolk.
All right, Mike, do you have one?
Fairness, the devil is in the details. So,
Oh no, I wasn't even thinking of one. I didn't know I had.
don't worry about it.
We just
You
didn't
don't
want you
have
not.
to.
We didn't want you to
my
have a great
bad.
one and
I
not
was-
here. That's okay. That's okay.
That's my bad. Oh.
It's all right. Over easy does it. It's fine.
I do
All right,
love
so-
the beautiful scene from the end of Casablanca. This kind of harkens back to that, where Bogart looks at Bacall and says, "Now, we'll always have poached eggs."
Yeah.
God. All right, Rach, you got anything to catch up on? I think
We do.
Say goodbye to some
Yeah,
people.
we're gonna put this episode where the sunny side don't shine in a second. What do you got, Rach?
So we've got Z Bunster, Dana, $5. General Rachel, is it me or is this one of the best episodes?
Are you asking if you're one of the best episodes? Or if...
It's been a good one. It's been a good episode. I've had a fun
Yeah.
time today. I'm excited.
I think the episode will soon be over, and it was medium. Over is over medium.
We have Campbell Ready, 5 New Zealand dollars. Here's $5 because of the cute girl with the pretty hair.
Thank you.
Oh,
so
thanks.
Is that
Oh,
better?
thank you.
Is it Bowers?
Started a fight. Didn't have no idea who he's talking about.
They're just like, oh, just tailors. They're just like, oh, I've always been into sea creatures.
I feel like we all have our own version of pretty hair, and only a few of us mind being a girl.
I don't. I do not have my version of pretty hair. I cut my version of pretty hair a month ago. It is slowly returning.
I have
all right.
2 more things.
Okay.
We've got
That's something pretty.
we had Razor had tipped Maria $5 and said, Maria, I'm Hispanic and I only want 4 to 6 children, and you'll only be stuck in Seattle, and we can hire Mike to trip them.
That's perfect.
And then Lastly, Tam in our live audience had threw in $5 and said the amount of shit in Ben's office is inconceivable.
I would argue that it's
That one
inconceivable.
was mine.
Boy, it's been a fun show yet again. I want to say good. Go ahead, Ben.
It's inconceivable.
Yes, way better.
You really cracked the shell on that one.
Yeah. Make sure the camera pans over to Ben. Sorry, go ahead, Iris.
I'm saying, I think it's time to say goodbye to our studio audience. You were great yet again, guys. Thanks so much. We had a great time. Thank you so much. We will see you guys on Thursday for our 50th episode. I would expect everybody in the audience for that. It's going to be a super fun time. A lot of fun surprises planned. So the 50th episode is Thursday, so check that out. We don't have an episode tomorrow because we have something else going on, and then Thursday is our 50th episode. So thanks, audience. And then it's time to say goodbye to the comics as well. So Maria, how do we find you out in the world? I know you're in London, but if we wanted to follow you on social media, what do we do?
You can follow me at Maria Shehata. It looks like it's spelled out there. And then follow my podcast at Two Non-Doctors.
Very cool. Well, thanks so much.
Nice.
Great job. Hope you had fun today.
And also,
That was
based on
great.
that,
Thanks, guys, for having me.
Thank you, Maria. And based on that white wall and that corner of the shelf, we all know where you live.
Accurate.
I loved also
Mike,
that can only be by London Bridge. Sorry.
That was a classic Bowers intro for a plug. He was like, "We know you're in London right now. You probably have a whole schedule ahead of yourself for your personal life, but for your public life, we're curious where we can find you on the social internets."
So Ben, the other day I was in the No Pants Zoom and I said something and I said it stupid. I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." They're like, "Hey, calm down." And we realized that I have SDSC PTSD. I'm so worried about saying the wrong thing all the fucking time. In my regular life, I'm all freaked out. So I do apologize for over-explaining things. That is kind of my shit.
No, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
So Mike Paramore, where can we find you? And I mean, what's your exact address? That's what we need to know.
If you've been paying attention, you would know. I am.
There's only one neighborhood that has houses constructed with vents like that. We've narrowed it down.
I'm doing a lot of stuff with Instagram now. I'm trying to get those numbers up at Mike Paramore Jr. I will be doing a show for Dry Bar that will probably be airing on Tuesday. So just keep a lookout for me. I got some good stuff coming up at Mike Paramore Jr. on IG.
Thanks, buddy. Have a great
Awesome.
day.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks for coming.
Appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. And Mike is also going to be on. We're doing some shows at Nowhere Comedy Club, which feature the winners of the Friendly Shoulder Grant that you guys have participated in and donated to, and you've met a lot of the winners already. And Mike is one of them, and he's gonna be on one of those shows. So get the tickets at nowherecomedyclub.com.
Very cool.
Rachel
and Milton too. Thanks
He's
so much
still
for
up
hanging
for
out.
adoption if anybody wants him.
Yeah, if anybody wants to troll me by getting the exact same dog I have, that's a wonderful way to do it. So that's JR. JR is absolutely adorable. We went on a social distancing walk, and it was very, very cute to see two very similar dogs hanging out with each other.
Very
It was
cool.
very
Well, thanks,
cute.
Rach.
All right, bye everybody.
No problem. You can find me at Bowers Comedy and all the stuff. And then tonight, in just a few hours at 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 Eastern, you can see me on Jen Kober's show, Stories from My Dog, jenkober.com to find the streams for that. Kober. That's gonna be super fun. And then I'm super pumped for our 50th episode on Thursday. It's gonna be such a great time. So definitely come back and see that. And then I'm hosting for Jamie Kennedy Thursday night at Nowhere Comedy Club. And I'm hosting for Ian Edwards Friday night, Nowhere Comedy Club, nowherecomedyclub.com for tickets. You guys are super fun. Great job, Ben. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And Steve both. But yeah, Ben especially today. Yeah, those googly eyes brought it. That thing with the googly eyes when you came back and you were surprised was super great. You guys are fun. Love you. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Look, Bowers, I appreciate the compliment. I mean, you don't need to. I have my toys. I'll just play with my toys. I can see the future in this, or at least the wall. You guys were absolutely wonderful as always. When we say that we have some shit planned for Thursday's 50th episode show, you have no fucking idea. The other folks don't know what I have planned. I have a couple surprises. So I can't wait to see you all. It's gonna be a ton of fun. So we'll see you there. That's it for me.
Thank you, Steve. What Steve just did there is known in show business as building up unrealistic expectations.
It's the best thing ever.
I've been doing some calculations, by the way, and I hope it's okay to share, Mike, but you did challenge us. I just actually figured out your exact home address. It is 415 White Beard Patch Lane, Missing Swords, Vermont. And right over there. And in all seriousness, too, I know I've mentioned a couple times the Save Our Graduation company that Carmel and I started with Steve's help to try to help save graduations. We are doing a big free training this Thursday because we can't help produce all the schools out there. We're working as many as we can, but anybody who wants their graduation to be saved, to be taught how to make a beautiful, exciting, inspiring, secure, live virtual graduation, so your graduation is not just a boring slideshow. Please go to saveourgraduation.com. You can sign up this Thursday morning, 9 a.m. Pacific. We're teaching anybody from any school how to do a beautiful, perfect, live virtual graduation as best as we know how. So you can do that on your own. Go to saveourgraduation.com. And the video is up on the website as well, which a big thanks to our social distancing, social club regulars and really co-stars. The video stars or has feature appearances by Carrie and Jessica and Jen and Allison and all these great people. So please check that out, and thanks for helping us out with that. And I'll be hosting the 520 show with Doug Benson and Ngayo at Nowhere tomorrow night. And my own show is on the 26th, all improvised. Thank you for being here, and this time I won't let you down.
What's in the box? It went in. That was amazing.
Did it go in?
Yeah, it bounced and went in.
From the bottom, but yeah.